A very warm welcome to this guide on taking your e-commerce brand from 0 to 100K a month with Google Ads. In today's video, I want to guide you through the steps that you have to take in order for your Google Ads to be running as profitable as possible and as scalable as possible so you can hit that 100K a month mark with your e-commerce brand using advanced Google Ads strategies ultimately. So, for those who don't know me, let me just move my face. My name is Floris van Vleuten. I'm the owner of Amplifize, the Google Ads agency, and we generated over 10 million euros in Google Ads for our clients. And today I am here to tell you what helped us in doing that, because some brands are small, are doing decent numbers. Some brands are big, doing big numbers. And of course, it takes time to really scale your account and scale your brand, but it also requires a solid strategy. So in today's video, I want to guide you through the steps that you have to take for your Google Ads account to be performing the best way possible, from the fundamentals to the advanced strategies that we use for our clients. This video is made for marketeers who are in charge of the marketing of an e-commerce brand, or brand owners who want to increase their own sales by using Google Ads. This video is made for all experience levels, so I'm going to guide you through all these steps. So it doesn't really matter if you are a beginner or already an experienced marketeer. I'm going to guide you through what it takes to scale your Google Ads campaigns. So scaling with Google Ads involves strategically increasing ad spend, optimizing campaigns, and expanding reach as revenue grows. And each growth stage presents unique challenges and opportunities, requiring different focuses to effectively scale from 0 to 100K a month. And in today's video, I'm going to use a concept that we call the fundamentals versus the toolbox, which is basically what your fundamental strategy has to look like in order to be running even profitable. And then what tricks or what tools are in your toolbox when it comes to your Google Ads strategy, right? So let's start with hitting your first 1K, the foundation of Google Ads. You have to rock your fundamentals. And what it means to be rocking your fundamentals is that you have to have a proper product, that you have to have a proper website. That's where it starts. It doesn't really start with Google Ads, but those two. And then you want to optimize your Google Ads strategy to get in your first couple sales, because as we all know, data is what we optimize on. And in order to get the right data, we have to have the right fundamentals, right? So focus on conversion tracking. That's the first step. You want to track your conversions. You want to know when sales are actually coming from Google Ads and when sales are coming from which keyword or which product or which targeting method or which campaign. So it all starts with conversion tracking. Then you want to set up some initial campaigns with a small targeted budget to basically have your proof of concept when it comes to your campaigns, and when it comes to your high intent keywords, because you want to use high intent keywords, obviously. You want to ensure your product feed is accurate and optimized, and then you can take your account live. Those are the steps before taking your account live. Then you take your account live, and then the whole game starts. So for the initial campaign setup, what you want to do is start with a small budget. Think like maybe $50 a day, and focus on one or two key products. You don't want to start with using 55 products from 6 categories and try to make them all work at the same time. You want to test one specific thing, because your search campaigns and your shopping campaigns, they have to be targeted towards that one avatar, because you want to talk to one avatar and you want to know to who you are talking and how to persuade them into buying, right? So set up a search campaign with highly targeted keywords, high intent keywords that indicate strong buying intent. And if you don't know how this works exactly, very shortly, you can go into Google Ads Keyword Planner, which is a free tool within your Google Ads account, and do your keyword research there. I actually created a video too about how to do actual keyword research, where I show you how the Google Ads Keyword Planner works and how you can pick the right keywords to start with. So check that out for sure. But let's cover the strategy first, right? So initial campaign setup, start with a small budget, start with the right keywords, and set up your first search campaign. Then you want to use a simple but effective product feed. So for Google Shopping ads, and it doesn't really matter if you're using standard shopping campaigns or performance marketing as a shopping placement, you have to maintain a clean and accurate product feed. So make sure that you use your best-selling products in your campaigns and that those products that you are using have optimized titles, which means that you use keywords in your titles and optimized images. For those keywords that you are using in your product titles, it's good to know that Google uses your title mainly to target your shopping ads. So with the search campaign, you set it up and you choose your keywords that you want to bid on. For shopping ads, both standard shopping and performance max shopping campaigns, Google uses your product feed and basically crawls your product feed to see which keywords you use in there. So Google uses the same keywords. So make sure that your product title includes the keywords that you want to bid on in terms of the shopping placement. And this period is also a period where you collect the data. As I said, you already have your conversion tracking set up, and you are basically running some campaigns. You are viewing the data on keywords, on products, maybe on landing pages, and use this first period to gather data, tracking which keywords drive clicks and conversions, and basically build a picture for what works for your brand, right? And as you notice, this is the strategical part. It's not the actual implementation. I actually created a full guide on how to take your account live and how to set every campaign up. So you can go to my YouTube and check that video as well. This video is more specifically about the strategy that will take you to the 100K mark, just to be sure. So from 1 to 5K a month, you are building on early success. So you have some keywords that are converting already, you have some products that are converting already, and maybe you even have a positive return on ad spend on some of those aspects, right? Once you've reached the 1K a month mark, so if you have a 30 euros average order value, that's just 30 sales. It's not that much. But it's time to refine your strategy and start scaling up. So what you want to do is expand your keyword targeting, use more keywords, use more products, maybe include some broader terms to reach new people and bring in more traffic while refining negative keywords to filter out irrelevant traffic. So as I said, Google uses keyword targeting in your search campaigns and in your shopping campaigns. Those two campaign types are the main campaign types that you are using in this phase. Google delivers beyond the keywords that you want to target in both shopping and in search. So you want to check your search terms reports, see if you see some irrelevant keywords and exclude them from your campaigns. And you can exclude in shopping, but also in Performance Max and in search. So just be sure to check your search terms and steer the algorithm in the right direction. You want to get into A/B testing. So begin testing different ad copy, maybe different images, maybe different bidding strategies to understand what resonates best with your audience, and then increase your conversion rate. You want to introduce remarketing. So if you are running Performance Max does that already. If you are not running Performance Max, set up a extra remarketing campaign. Because as we all know, a lot of not 100% of the people who are visiting your product page will buy your actual product. So you want to remind them of how great your product is. And then you want to expand reach. So as I said, start adding more keyword to your campaigns, including broader terms that bring in more traffic and try to maintain relevance. And that's basically what takes you to the 5K already in terms of strategy, obviously. Then, if you want to get to 10K a month, you want to optimize for growth. So what you want to do here is optimize your product feed even more, use lifestyle images, A/B test with even other keywords in your product feed. Maybe you want to categorize your shopping campaigns or your Performance Max campaigns and spend more on the winning components. So spend more on the products that are converting or spend more on the categories that are converting. And consider using custom labels just for feed optimizations purposes, right? You want to use smart bidding. So at this stage, you have at least 50 to 100 conversions. And then you want to use smart bidding, which means either a target ROAS bidding strategy or a target CPA strategy, because Google knows which people are going to convert for you, right? So set that bidding strategy, and then you can go pretty broad with your keyword targeting or your product feed targeting, and Google will look for the people who are ready to buy and show your ads to them. Scale up ad spend. As I said, you already have winning components, so you just have to double down on those. Double down on your ad spend, on your highly converting keywords and highly converting products. What you could do, for example, is build a heroes shopping campaign for products that are really well performing and just scale the spend out of it, right? And then, as in every stage, you want to do some more A B testing. So, ramp up A B testing efforts, try to use different ad copies, different landing pages, try to increase your conversion rate ongoing. And then this will take you to a whole other level. Once you've reached the 10K a month, what you want to do is launch some extra campaigns and go more into automation. So you want to launch some extra display campaigns and YouTube ads. You can even throw in a demand generation campaign, but this is already at the stage where you have some cash flow to do so, right? So in addition to your search and shopping ads, start running display ads and YouTube ads to reach new audiences. This will help with your brand awareness, increase your branded traffic. So those are really easy to convert, and you don't want to spend too much on those, obviously, but it helps with brand awareness, so people will recognize your brand even when they are not looking for your brand name specifically. So it also helps with your non-branded results. Um, that's very important. So I would say YouTube ads for brand awareness, and display, you can also use display for remarketing purposes. And then you want to use some automation and scripts. So in the last phase, I already mentioned the Heroes campaign. You can automate this by using a labelizer script. Just look it up on Google yourself, because there are various labelizing scripts. Um, Implement that into your account, because then Google will automatically label which products are well performing. So you don't even have to change up the products manually all the time. Google will do that for you. And then you can just set the most budget to the most converting campaigns and products, right? And you want to leverage some customer data. So if you haven't already, connect your customer list automatically in Shopify or in WooCommerce to your Google Ads account, because you basically want to tell Google, okay, these are the people that are really converting, and you get the AI smarter by doing that. Then from 25 to 100K a month, scaling to the next level. It's a big step to be scaling from 25 to 100, but if you're already generating 25K a month with Google Ads for your e-commerce brand, this is really doable, because one, you have enough data, like for the Google Ads account to optimize on in terms of the AI, the machine learning. But two, you also see yourself what works and what doesn't. Once you're hitting the 25K to 100K a month range, it's all about scaling success and refining your strategy for maximum efficiency. So try to keep your return on ad spend as high as possible, but also just scaling budgets. So accept the fact that you won't be reaching a 700% return on ad spend on your non-branded campaigns. Even when you maybe had days in the past where that worked, it doesn't work on scale, because you are targeting colder and colder audiences. So you just have to make sure that you understand how your customer lifetime value works, so you can go a bit above break even on the first purchase, and then use remarketing or email campaigns to increase the customer lifetime value, and use upsell, cross sells, and bundles to increase your average order value, which will help your ROAS rise on the shorter term. Then you want to use your Google Ads toolbox. So take full advantage of the advanced tools and features that Google Ads offers and that your strategy offers, because you have so many campaign types that you can test out in this phase. You have the cash flow, you have the proof of concept, you can lean a bit more to the AI of Google, and you want to use your tool. I'm sorry. You want to use your toolbox as good as possible. And then you want to perform regular performance audits. So conduct regular audits on your campaigns and on your entire account to ensure everything is running smoothly. You will be able to just increase spend without changing up the strategy all too much. Just make sure that everything is running smoothly, right? To recap, everyone, this is again in terms of strategy, but scaling your e-commerce brands or e-commerce brand from 0 to 100K a month with Google Ads requires strategic planning, constant optimization, and adaptability. Wow, that was a hard word. By focusing on the right tactics at each stage of growth, you can steadily increase your revenue and build a successful, scalable e-commerce business. Now, you probably have a lot of questions about scaling, right? So this was just in terms of strategy. So you are maybe thinking, okay, how does this look in the, like, actually, how do you actually set up those campaigns and optimize those campaigns? If you have those specific questions, I want to refer you to the Google Ads guide, the full guide, like the full free course that I created on my YouTube. So go watch that. And if you have any other questions, just drop them below or reach out to me on social media, because I want to create content that solves your problems. So reach out to me with your problems, drop a comment below, and I will create content about that. It's very simple. You have a free Google Ads expert creating these videos about your specific problems. So the better your problem, the more specific your problem, the more specific your case, and the more information that you provide, the better I will be able to help you. So let me know all your problems and I will try to solve them all. For now, have an amazing day, and I hope to see you around. Bye bye.